What's up, everybody? It is Thursday. You know what that means. It's time for the Wrestling Wire. Um, man, where's my co-host at?
With the best damn looking co-host ever. You're a deal. Always looking so divino. Always looking very, very fino. How are y'all doing? I'm doing
If
great.
you are looking Davino, I'm gonna need some vino to whatever Pinot. I don't know something.
Says the guy who looks like he's just finished his shift at movies.
I mean, this
One,
shirt's
did
probably
you
like
did
20
you at
years
least
old,
did you at least bring me a cow tipper
dude.
and a
No,
shake? No cow tipper and a shake. All right.
no,
That's
no. Movies is purple anyway, bro. Like, why are
oh
you
yeah, this is
misremembering
true.
this?
Yes.
Yeah, this is clearly burgundy and gold.
This is true. This is true.
Old school Redskins shirt that I can't even remember where I got this fucking thing. I've had this thing for so long. But it still looks nice because I never wore it until, you know, recently. Anyway, dude, what a week it's been for us, for wrestling, for everything. It's
Mhm.
crazy. We did the numbers at the request of Mandy Mack last night. He's like, I need to know how many shows you guys have done this year. And the grand total hit 90. We've done 90 episodes of something. And that's
that sounds low.
well, here's the trick with that. It's 90 just on one of the Facebook pages. So I didn't go through and analyze to see this page versus this page versus this page versus this thing or that thing or YouTube or whatever. I didn't like check to see which one was missing which ones. So 90, and I was like, plus add the fact that we've done some other shit that ain't been on everything. It's been on certain things. So there's more.
Hmm.
He was like, "Oh, got it. Yeah. So we just called it 100. 100 episodes this year. It's ridiculous." So we got, I'll go ahead and tell everybody right here live tonight. We got next Tuesday and next Thursday, and then we'll see you next year. That's it. Taking off
Next
Christmas
Tuesday and
week.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Well,
We got
what are
next
doing
Tuesday.
Mhm.
Tuesday's the SizAss award show.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
All of these messages I've got, all these people that have been nominated in these places, these venues and everything else, all this shit that has been put out there. We got to go through and tabulate the votes. I'm going to do 10, you're going to do 10, and then we'll do the last 5 together. So I think that's how we'll do it. Does that sound like a plan? I think it sounds good.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll go
I
with that.
can dig it.
And like I said, everybody's going to receive their $100 check in the mail along with one of the SizAss trophies. I'll just have to get your information after you're named the winner. And we'll go from there. But anyway, Monday Night Raw earlier this week. Are you paying attention to, I hate dirt sheets. I really don't pay attention to dirt sheets, but because
Not
these
really.
clowns are
Yeah.
getting on my nerves.
No, I try not to, but they show up on social media a lot.
It does. So I read a couple things on, social media, like you say, and it was dirt sheet shit. The one thing that popped up that was kind of odd was CM Punk is not the draw that WWE thought he was going to be. Wait, what? Dude, are y'all out of your mind? His segment with Seth Rollins popped 300,000 or 400,000 just on that segment, more than what they already had. It went from like 1.4 to 1.8 million or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think people are kind of just a little butthurt over Punk being in WWE. There's that. He officially signed to Raw, so that was cool. It makes sense to put him on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
You have Roman on SmackDown, and you have potentially after WrestleMania 40 Cody going to SmackDown. So it just kind of makes sense. But the dirt sheets, man, they try to sell you on everything. One dirt sheet I read said that Tony Khan has dope dick from doing too much coke. That's a dirt sheet,
The fuck?
right?
Wow, I was thinking more like, it was the segment you were talking about was about 1.88 million viewers.
Right. And
I mean, that's some
before
numbers.
that,
That's some numbers.
it was sitting at like 1.43 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. One dude getting 400,000 views. I'm not really bothered by that. I think that's the thing, man. I really do.
Hey,
Is he always gonna pop the ratings that hard? No. I'm real interested to see what he does in the ring. Actually, it's slated that his first match back is going to be with Dominic Mysterio at some live event during the holiday season.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm like, that's cool and all. Where's the story for that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no good point to Dominic Mysterio and CM Punk. There's none. If it's something that we're not going to see on TV, okay, yeah, whatever. Who cares? We don't see it on TV. It doesn't happen, right? Hey, they did that with Ric Flair's title reigns. Okay, if it didn't happen on TV, it didn't count.
This is true.
It's accurate. He's like the 22-time world champion or some shit, but they only count him as 16-time. And it was a lot of people bitch about that. But what it boils down to is he lost it and won it back the same night at some, like Sheboygan, Michigan fucking show that drew 137 people or whatever in the middle of God's nowhere. That happened. That was all part of that NWA territory thing back then. So do you count it or do you not? I agree with this guy, Josh Simon. Yeah. I agree with you. I don't understand it either. I don't. So here's the thing. It might just be a tune-up match for him or something. Maybe get him used to the pacing back in WWE. We've talked about it at length before that the WWE has format that is far different than AEW when it comes to their match builds and how they do them, production and all that. It could just be a tune-up thing for Punk to do.
Just get him back in the rhythm of things. To get him used to, yeah.
Right. Another thing that we heard that may be occurring is actually AJ Lee returning. That would be cool. I wouldn't be against that.
No, that'd be great.
Because I know she's still in shape. She's doing a lot of work with WoW out there on the west side. So, dude, if she comes back, that's awesome. Do I see her, having another title run? Hey, man, anything could be good.
Anything could happen at this point. Literally, we predicted. We didn't. Well, let's take that back. We did not predict the CM Punk return at all. No. So at this point, anything can happen. So it'd be nice to see her come back.
So Josh says, why can't they do the tune-up behind the scenes? I think they already are. Like, he's been spending time down at NXT and working out and working with the young guys, which is an awesome thing down there. For him to do that with the younger talent is phenomenal. You can't buy the experience that the guy has. I've said it forever that if I was able to sit in a car to be, to drive and be under the learning tree, I'd want Paul Heyman, Raven, and CM Punk in the car to learn from. There's nobody better at in-ring psychology, in my opinion, than Raven. Bar none, fucking period. Raven is one of the best in-ring psychological workers that has ever existed. Paul Heyman is a genius of the business. He can tell you anything. He can also tell you how he fucked everything up. So he will own his own shit. From what we've heard him say, he owns his own mistakes. You can learn greatly from that guy. And then CM Punk, arguably one of the best people in our life and time that has come into wrestling. When you look at everything, look at the match quality, look at the promo, look at in in-ring ability, marketability, the whole gambit. He's had it all in our life and time. Who else could you think, who's had that much of an impact to where people are still going crazy like they are now?
One could say Cody.
All right. When Cody returned at Mania, everybody pretty much had already figured out it was Cody. Oh, it's Cody. Oh, it's Cody. Oh, it's Cody. Nobody really knew for 100% certain that Punk was coming back at the end of War Games Survivor Series. So that's kind of where I feel it's a little bit different. I mean, you might have been able to say Sting. You might have been able to say, one of Hogan's returns or Bret Hart coming back or Austin coming back after being retired for almost 20 years or whatever. You could have said any number of things like that. But I don't think it's had the impact that Punk has. And that's, like I say, that's just my opinion. He hasn't even worked a match, and he's already the top merch salesman. I got a gamble that I have to cash in on that, by the way.
That's right.
I won that bet. Bet.
You did.
Yeah. People going to have to stop betting against me when it comes to wrestling, because most of the time, all I do is win. It's okay. I just wake up in the morning and piss excellence,
You think he's going to win the Rumble?
No. Mm-mm. I think it's going to be the other way around. Here's what I'd like to see. I would prefer to see Cody do back-to-back. Look at the people who've done back-to-back. You got Austin. Did Shawn Michaels win back-to-backs? Man, we're gonna have to go to the Google machine.
You have the Google. It's not deserves the Google. I'm gonna go with yes.
I think he did, but I think that it'll come down to him and Cody. Mm-hmm. Cody takes him out, and then Punk wins the Elimination Chamber to get the other spot. I think that's the way it goes. I think that's the way you do it. You slow play it. So this is why I think it's obvious that CM Punk will win the Rumble. That's why I think he won't, because I feel like if you do it the way I said to do it and have Cody win back to back, you're putting Cody in a whole nother class right there, and that's an elite group. Let's see. Back to back, Steve Austin is one. Austin won it back to back in 97 and 98. And it says, it mentions Shawn Michaels, but I don't know if Shawn actually won back to back. But with that being said, dude, there's been a bunch of people who've won two. Hogan's won two. Hogan won in 90 and 91. Shawn Michaels won in 95 and 96. Austin did it in 97, 98. So we're due. It's been 25 years since that occurred.
It seems like it's two, and you're right. Shawn Michaels won 95, 96. Yep. Hogan, see, look. 90, 91.
Yeah. Charles Stone chimed in. Hey, what's up, bud? To say, yep, Shawn won in 95, 96. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at. I think Cody wins back-to-back to put him in that class because Austin, Michaels, Hogan, Rhodes.
Oh, it comes back full circle.
You feel me? You feel me on that? I love it. Because look at how over Cody is. Look at how popular Cody is. It's so great. And people are not booing him. They are still grateful he is there. They are still grateful to have Cody Rhodes. Why didn't they cheer him like that in AEW? They booed him when he was the biggest baby face. They booed him when he was just trying to be a person. Like it didn't work. Nobody liked Cody in that company because it was Cody's company. Which you also have to keep there's one little nugget in mind that I have. I wonder if Cody still has any controlling stake in that company. Or not controlling, like monetary stake in there. Here's why I say that. Here's exactly why I say that. Because if you're Cody Rhodes and you know that WWE, hey, look, you guys are going to get rid of him. All right, cool. Hey, go on over there. Just head over that way. Just go over next door. You'll be all right. He's going to get more money out of that company the longer it stays around. He's going to make more money the more money they make. That's how an investment works. So if Cody Rhodes has any monetary value within AEW, that is a genius play. And I don't think Paul or Vince or anybody would give a rat's ass. They'd be like, we're firing them for a reason, pal. They're not drawing. Let them go over there. I really don't think that they care about shit like that. They can't. When you're that big of a company, that billions and billions of dollars, they can't care about shit like that anymore. I can't see that making them. I can't see it. I can see Cody having investment in it still, and Cody getting return on said investment from. Oh, okay, yeah, great. Go ahead, sign Dolph Ziggler.
Maybe some residuals.
Exactly. There's got to be something. I feel like there's something there. I don't know what the deal is, nor do I care, but I just feel like there's something.
Speaking of like stuff like that, well, sort of kind of is like the segue that the rumors because of CM Punk, because of the big pop that they've had, that may have opened some things for some contracts and stuff again that were not available to WWE.
What do you mean?
WB. Them getting on network. What do you think? You think that was because of him or just there was
no? Because Warner Brothers Discovery was actually in the mix before Punk. Yeah, it was actually Warner. From what I remember, it was Warner Brothers Discovery was first, and there was two more, and then USA Network was like fourth.
Yeah.
Why on God's green earth would you not? I still say I want a version of this where they don't cut out the holy shit chants. Not that that's a deal breaker, but that it's annoying when we're listening to the show and we have commentary talking and they're telling us about, and that's what happens. You know they're fucking talking. You know they're fucking saying something interesting and important, and it gets muted. It's like, what was that joke Eminem said? Yeah, go ahead and buy my album edited. This is all you hear. That's what we were getting on commentary. It's annoying as hell, especially with NXT because it's such a small venue. It's very intimate setting, right? Because it's such an intimate setting, it's loud as shit in there. That crowd is loud. We've been to 1,000,001 indie shows, my brother. We can tell you, if you got 100 raging fans in a room, even if the room's big enough to hold 250, if it's 100 that are yelling their freaking heads off, it's hell in there.
Yeah, y'all crazy, but I love it. I love the energy.
Oh, I do too.
Good question, because I was going to bring it up. Let's just move it over to AEW since we kind of segued it that way.
Okay.
And everyone's talking about it. Everyone's bringing it up. You had your predictions. We had our predictions a couple weeks ago. There's a question popping up right there.
You think it's Adam Cole? So here's the thing. Could it be?
Sure.
Yeah. So that's the great thing about the mask. It could be anybody behind it today. I made this remark like 3 years ago. I was texting with a buddy of mine. I want to say 3 years ago. When did the new Chucky series came out? There was a storyline part of the new Chucky series that had me kind of
3 years ago.
Yeah, it had me kind of like, it didn't have me kind of weirded out. It had me like, okay, I see you. What's the point? Where the payoff? the payoff of the story. So I'm all for any type of story that's taking this long and you've got this many people invested in it, provided at the end of it, it was worth it. If all of a sudden the devil comes out to be Jungle Boy Jack Perry, the world is going to go, okay, that was dumb. Thanks. Nobody's going to give a shit.
You wasted my time. Do you think that's the kind of pop that you would get with it being Adam Cole, though? Would it be like a what the fuck?
I don't think it works with Cole being the devil either. And here's why. I feel like it's got to be either somebody that has been gone a long time. It's got to be somebody from MJF's past.
Mm-hmm.
Or it's got to be somebody break out off the indies that we know, and then they disappeared from the indies. And now we're just waiting to see him pop somewhere. And everybody's under the assumption, oh, well, that guy must be injured. Or something. That's what people are saying. Oh, he's got to be injured or something. And that's them. Let's see here. Do I think AJ returns? Yeah, I think she returns at the Royal Rumble, Josh. I really do. I do feel that one. Adam Cole is king. Cole has to be part of the Devil's Crew. No, I don't. I like Adam Cole. Don't get me wrong. I thought he had fantastic matches in NXT. I thought his matches in NXT were you couldn't miss it. They were great. Him and Gargano. Oh my God. Fucking glorious matches there.
Mm-hmm.
Adam Cole and Tommaso. Adam Cole and Keith Lee. Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. He's on AEW too. Adam Cole's had all these wonderful matches. I'm glad that these guys are getting a paycheck from somewhere. I'll put it that way.
I know one person has been eliminated from that because everybody thought it was CM Punk for a while. I'm like, that ain't true anymore.
Oh, that was. I was like, that would be cool. So, rumor has it could be Wardlow. Here's my thing. All right, I'm gonna try to give you perspective on this from me. I'm about 5'6", 5'8" in height. Okay, I'm not a very tall guy. Jackson Drake walked past me. He's, I don't know, 5'10", 6'1", somewhere in there. Wardlow makes him look like motherfucking mini-me. Like, I'm serious. Wardlow walked past, and that dude is massive. He's huge. I don't think the Cat in the Devil outfit is big enough to be Wardlow. Yet they have a past. You know who else he has a past with? Is Alexander Hammerstone. But Hammerstone's MLW contract, I heard he's getting released. He's getting let out of his contract. Good to go. Very good for fucking Hammerstone. MLW's letting him out of his contract in January of next year. So that's awesome. He'll be a free agent. So that's great. I'm down with that.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
That's true. I don't know. You bring up a good point. Like, they have a past. If it's gonna be somebody from his past, then you're right. The needle points back to Adam Cole.
It does, but I mean, let's go crazy. Why not Kyle O'Reilly?
Give me your reasoning as to why.
Well, we haven't seen Kyle in forever.
Mm-hmm.
Similar build and similar disposition to that.
Mm-hmm.
That's god awful. There ain't no way it's James Storm, bro. James Storm's stomach 3 times the devil size. James is barrel chested, my man. James Storm is a big dude. Like, he's fucking huge. He's pretty big around, I promise you. And it's not. I'm not saying he's out of shape. I'm saying he's barrel chested. He looks like a walking keg of beer. Okay, just from in the midsection region. The beer bottle thing could be anybody. I love how fans do that though. They'll be like, well, they twicked their head a certain way, so it's this person. Or they picked their nose, so it's that guy. Or they dug in their ass, so it's that girl. Or something. I don't know. But that's what fans do, dude. Fans go for like conspiracy theory things. It could be. It
Some
very
weird
well
shit
could be.
has happened in wrestling, and that'll be some weird shit to happen.
Yeah. James Storm, nah, it can't be. Nope, I can't see it being James Storm either.
No.
I'd love to see James Storm and Bobby Roode together again. I'd love to see that. Beer Money, one more run as Beer Money. I'd be okay with that. That was fun.
Yeah.
I liked Beer Money. I really did. That was the golden days of TNA. I was watching all the time back then. I really was. That was some good shit. Let's see. Yeah, I just can't see it being Wardlow. Like I said, not the right size. James Storm doesn't make any sense. Not the right size. There was somebody saying it could be a female. Yes, that's the one. That's the
Britt
one.
Baker.
Somebody was saying it was Britt Baker. Yes. And that was the head thing. Or the motion of the devil and her song or music video she was in or something to do with a devil. And it was just like those little things added up. But to me, that also can point back to Adam Cole because of Britt Baker. So it's like, it's the biggest circle jerk ever. It's what this is. It's exactly what it is. It is a teetotal circle jerk. But as far as, I don't have a pick. Like I said, make it interesting to keep me invested in it. That's what you got to do. I'm going to, where's Scott Larson at? Where is he at? I need Scott for a second, and I'm going to tell you why. Give me something to invest in. It was Scott Larson's, like, breakneck line when it came to pro wrestling for everything. That's my thing. If you're going to make it, this dude just hit it right here. Why it takes so long to reveal who it is? We're going on 3 months. Right. Yeah. So here's the thing. If it takes 6 months to get there and it's Jungle Boy, I think everybody's going to go,
fuck.
That was dumb, and walk away. Most people are going to be like, oh, this band's playing, I'm leaving. And they're going to walk. They're not going to be there, dude. They don't care. I think as sad as it is, I think Jungle Boy is going to have to go back to the indies to wash the attitude shit off of him. Like, because people are saying he's a prima donna or whatever backstage and all this. I think he's going to have to go back to the indies to kind of clean himself off and then try to come back to doing things. Or maybe he's got to go to AEW Dark. I don't know. But I can't see him jumping right into TV next week or whatever and making a big impact. I don't see it. Elliot Popston has chimed in. What is up, dude? Congrats on the release of the new single. So that's good.
That's pretty dope.
Yep. Jack Perry recently filed for trademarks for Jungle Boy. I'm wondering if it's Nick Nemeth. Okay. So Dolph Ziggler has I don't know. I think the devil's too big for that. I think the devil's too small for being Dolph. I think Dolph's bigger than that guy. That's why I say I feel like it's like Kyle O'Reilly or some shit. Or, Bobby Fish is cut. So I don't even know if it could be Bobby. But it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell.
No, you know what? I'm going to have to go. It might be Adam Cole.
Yeah, I think that's where we're going is the story for that.
Yeah.
To turn him heel, But then it makes sense why they're floundering with the Samoa Joe storyline. That's what that makes sense of then. That all kind of adds up there. Your new single comes out officially February 2nd. Yeah, I know, but you've been talking about the release of it.
Yeah.
So that's why I just wanted to say congrats on it.
Yeah, he's plugging you, man. Why are you complaining? Get a free advertisement. What's wrong with
I know.
you?
New single. No, so what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to make the trip to go down and catch Elliot performing live at one of those. He does a live performance at a cigar lounge. And you know, damn, that's me. That's me. I'm just gonna have to go down to the cigar lounge. I think me and my buddy, my neighbor, are gonna have to go. I know he wasn't complaining. That was sharing when it was. I knew that.
When Ron talks, he sounds like he's always complaining. So
I'm not talking about AEW that much. Do you think Adam Cole's injury is 100% real? 100% real. 100% real. There's no way you're not gonna ruin the momentum you had, the heat you had, and that was a good match between MJF and Adam Cole.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna ruin that by faking an injury. That's bad marketing. That's like the stupidest business decision ever. That's Shockmaster level stupid, okay? Like it's got its own ranking system of how dumb that would be. Yeah, Dolph is going to AML and Bobby Fish is the ACCW champion. Yeah, yes, but the AEW allows professional wrestlers to also take certain independent bookings. I.e., kind of like how we end up with JD Drake down here a lot, in the Carolinas. We end up with JD Drake here.
Good old Uncle JD Drake beating the shit out of people.
Or throwing me with one hand. That was
or just chopping people.
Thank God he didn't chop me. He would have caved my fucking chest in.
Oh, yeah, that would have been great to see.
That would have been great to see. Yeah, you're right. You would lose. I want you to really think about this. Oh, there went the podcast. There went half your bookings. There went this. There went
with one shot. There goes Ron.
Yeah, there goes Ron, and there goes all of my shit. All my dreams and aspirations went with him. Nah, but Bobby Fish being the ACCW champion is awesome. I still need to try to get out there to a show. True that. I know true that. I said it. Of course it's true. That's how things go.
But really though.
Yeah. I had to explain my my philosophy on lying to people to someone the other day. I will never tell you a lie. Would you like me to tell you why?
I could give it a try.
No. Because if I lied to you, that meant I give a shit enough about you that I don't want to hurt your feelings. And the truth is, I don't give a shit about you. So therefore, I don't care if I hurt your feelings. So therefore, I'm never going to lie to you. I'll always be honest.
Okay. All right.
That is the philosophy of Ron right there. That's it. That's how I conduct my life. Kate's probably over there like, he really is an asshole.
Yeah, she kind of good. Sort of.
I didn't hear it, so that doesn't work. Now I heard it.
There it is.
Now I heard it. And now she's gonna laugh even louder.
Yeah, right on cue. There it is.
That's job squad level shit right there. Pin me, pay me. Got it done. Yep. Anyways, dude, so Monday Night Raw, we also had Cody Rhodes versus Shin in the main event. So I find it cool that they're putting this match on regular TV instead of the standard pay-per-view blow-offs that they do. It's 2 months damn near. Well, we're a month and a week and a half or some mess away from the Royal Rumble. So that's 6 weeks of TV you got to fill up. They're going to have to do some big stuff, and I like this. I like the fact that we're getting Shinsuke versus Cody not there. Oh, Can I go ahead and tell you a Royal Rumble to WrestleMania prediction as well? I've already said Cody wins the Rumble for back to back.
We jumping back and forth between AEW and WWE.
It'll be okay. These people are just wrestling fans. They don't care if they have something to say. They'll say it in the comments section. If they have a question, they will tell us. I promise.
You better. I like the fan interaction. And
I do too.
It shuts
always
fun
fun
a little bit, so that's a plus.
Oh yeah. Now, so check this out. My other Royal Rumble prediction is this.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go look at NXT. Recently, you had Trick Williams become the new #1 contender. Mm-hmm. He's going to get that title at New Year's Evil. And then that frees up Ilja Dragunov. Ilja Dragunov eliminates Gunther in the Royal Rumble. We're going to WrestleMania with Ilja Dragunov versus Gunther for the Intercontinental title at Mania. Oh my God! Do you know how good that's going to be?
Wow, that was actually
those two fucking killed each other.
Oh, yeah,
those two about killed each other in NXT UK. It's going to be so good.
Yeah.
And Ilja Dragunov is going to be the one to slay Gunther. There's my prediction. The Dragon King defeats Gunther.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I got Ilja Dragunov beating Gunther for the IC title WrestleMania 40. I mean, if you wanted me to go full on crazy, night one. I mean, I'll even say it's on night one. I don't know. I got no idea on that, but I'm just saying Ilja Dragunov beats Gunther at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental title. That's my current prediction.
Well, I predict that they're going to go at it. I just didn't decide who's going to go over or who's going to, walk away with the gold at that point. But yeah, that's I want to say that Gunther will retain just to kind of.
Well, here's the thing. How good would it be for Gunther? Because isn't Gunther on Raw right now? Imperium? Yeah, they're on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
After WrestleMania, Gunther chasing after the current world's heavyweight champion. Ooh. Who's the world champion on Raw? It's Seth freaking Rollins. Who's Seth Rollins going to get challenged by? Probably CM Punk. Aha, it gets better. You still got Damian Priest with the fucking Money in the Bank contract. So I feel like it doesn't matter who wins between Punk or Rollins. Priest is cashing in.
Mm-hmm.
Or you got Gunther challenging the winner within the next couple of weeks. Then Priest cashes in again, or cashes in then anyway. It's like, it all makes sense. There's a ton of good shit right there with that. There's a fun little Diablo in there, like a satanic fireball of fuckery is going to happen right here. What do you think of that one?
That's interesting.
Did you like how I just put Gunther in the world title picture?
Yeah, I do.
You still got to remember, your Hermano right there. Damian Priest is going to get a. I hope he at least gets it for at least let him get it on a Monday and lose it like 2 weeks later at a pay-per-view or something. Jesus. I would hate. How much fuckery would it be, bro? How much fuckery would it be? Would it be if Damian Priest cashed in on Cody Rhodes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
That would be such a shitty what the fuck situation.
That'd be awesome.
That'd be great, though.
That's why. That's why, because it would be the one thing that would fuck up everybody's night. Cody Rhodes finally wins. fuck. Oh. At least let him get through his celebration that Friday before you come and whip his ass or something.
Yeah.
Another thing I came up with, the bloodline. If Roman loses the strap, I don't think the bloodline is going to survive much longer. And at that point, I want WWE to call up Armando Alejandro Estrada and bring him back to be Solo's manager. Right.
Okay.
How good would that be?
I'm cool with that. I'm cool with
that. Right? Because of the Umaga tie-in and everything. I'm down with it. I like it. So I like it. So I want to do it. Like, I even went and looked him up to find out how old he was to make sure he was still in that age bracket where he could do this. He is. He's young. I think he's younger than us.
Yeah.
Let's see. Redhead Witch chimed in. She said, I heard my name. You called for a fireball of fuckery.
Yeah.
Max Carnage, what's up, dude?
What's up, Max?
But look.
Let's go on. What else we got going on here?
I don't know. We got a bunch of shit. National Wrestling Alliance finally got a new website so you can actually follow their the stories, follow the shows, take a look at the talent, take a look at all kinds of stuff, man. Their new website is fantastic. Facebook, Instagram, and X. They've got links to everything. The CW app, which just goes to prove, stream NWA Power Season 15 on the CW. So the CW is picking that up. That's awesome. They got 8 episodes on there currently. Oh, that's all from September and October. But still, that's awesome. They're doing more TV tapings.
Yeah, I saw the website after you mentioned it. I'm taking a look, see if I can get, watch some before the next show, and it's pretty cool, man. And then all the announcements that came out over the past few days just been going today crazy, and that's just been blowing up on the site.
Right. So it's saying here that it's official that there's a January 14th TV taping down in Tampa for the NWA. Yep, that one's official.
That's been finalized.
Yeah, Viva Revolution is CCW versus NWA, and that's Coastal Championship Wrestling, and that's Saturday the 13th. So they're doing the 13th and the oh my god.
Yeah, so
wow.
And according to
sources.
Thank you. That's the word. Usually they run 3 tapings in one go, if I remember correctly. So that's like six shows 2 days or more. So or more shows in 2 days. That's a lot.
If they do 3 TV tapings, that's 3 cards worth of shows. I mean, I've been there for a couple of TV tapings on things. One thing that was cool was if WWE did it or whatever. Like if you go to a Raw, Monday Night Raw, you got your main event shit that gets filmed. It's like a match or 3. It's normally hot garbage. It normally is. It's like some local yokel gets bitch slapped by Omos and then the match is over. Yeah, that's how it goes down. But then with NWA doing it, the way they're doing it is all 3 actual shows. Like they're filming the entire events and they're going to turn it into TV episodes. That's cool. Because the difference is, like I say, with Monday Night Raw, you got the pre-show thing with main event, then you got Raw, which is 3 hours, then you got the after Raw goes off air special matchup that only you get to see. It's like a fun little fuckery thing. It's always cool.
He likes that word. I don't think he understands what that word means.
Fuckery.
No, it sounds like it's gonna be a great time. Honestly, definitely. If that's one show, I would love to make it down there. You got so much to do. You got those shows. You got Disney World right around the corner. That sounds like a whole wrestling vacation that I would love to take.
I'm going to tell you the truth, and this is because I've been. If I'm going to a theme park, bro, I'm going to Universal. I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to Disney. I'm going to Universal.
It's the kid in me, man. I've always wanted to go, and I've never been. All my family is gone. Almost everybody I know. Some of my wrestling friends have gone, and they're like, "You have to go." I want to go. I mean, high five.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, look, more power to you. Definitely. I just where I'm at in my life, I'd rather go to Universal. I think my kids would like to see it, but
don't get me wrong. I always wanted to go there too because of Nickelodeon and TV shows. Most of them were live in front of studio live audience in Universal Studios. Like I always wanted to go because of that too.
Yeah. Well, so some of it was filmed in Florida, some of it was filmed in Hollywood. So because there's Universal Studios Hollywood and there's Universal Studios Florida.
Mm-hmm. I think most of the game shows were in Florida, weren't they?
I don't know. We were at one of them. I was like 8. I don't really remember. The concussion took a lot of that shit out of me. And then I went again when I was 14 to the one in Hollywood, and I don't fucking remember because the concussion took it out of me. A lot of those memories are gone. Like
he lost a core memory and just rolled out his head.
Yeah, right. It's like that. It's like what's that spell from the fucking Harry Potter thing where they go like, they're pulling the thing out of the ear.
Oh, I was gonna say Avada Kedavra.
No, that's the death one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't. Dude, I hit play and it plays in the background in my head while I'm doing whatever. Whether I'm playing a game or I'm working on the computer or whatever.
It's so weird.
I love having TV shows and movies in the background for noise.
Same. I usually keep like some comfort shows or just wrestling playing in the background if I'm doing something. And speaking of which, Paranoia, you heard that our guest the other night or last night mentioned it. But apparently I don't know if it's already been news, but just kind of looking up here. Just you mentioned the website, like I'm gonna pull it up, see what happens. Matt Cardona challenging EC3 at NWA. That's gonna be awesome,
dude. I want to see that,
and it's gonna be in a death match. So yeah, seeing those two go at it. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, but I think it's cool.
Okay, pretty dope. Listen, a lot of things are cool. You can drive a car with your feet if you want to. That don't make it a good fucking idea. That was from a stand-up. Don't ask me which one. I just know it was from one. I think it was Chris Rock like 20 years ago said this.
Just stop. Get to your point.
My point is, why? I would like to see them two in a wrestling match anyway. Why a death match?
Because
I don't know. I think that
because it's awesome.
I also
those
like
two are going to beat the shit out of each other. I think it's going to be pretty dope.
Okay, I'm not trying to put down the product. Don't fucking look at it that way. Look at it this way. Do you know how many people say the phrase deathmatch and wrestle deathmatch style and deathmatch this and deathmatch that? Stop. There are some real death matches out there. There's a Taipei death match. I agree with that one. I always thought it was Taipei, like type, Typea, because I'm thinking, here's why. Blood type A, blood type A death match. That's what I thought it was when I was, all right, look, I was a kid. So
that
anyway.
was a very dad-like joke.
But I thought of it when I was like a kid. So I don't know. I say a kid like 13. I don't know. Anyway, them two in a death match. I just want to see them two call it a hardcore match. Fine. Great. Beat the shit out of each other. It's good. Unless you're really going to bleed all over the fucking place and like we're talking the canvas is ruined, The crowd has to go get a shower and possibly needs to go get a hep shot.
I mean,
This
well,
ain't fucking it.
You got to look at it from Matt Cardona's perspective. He wants to bring it all. He wants this is gonna be. It's a big deal, right? You know, he even said it. You're the Overman. I'm the indie god, right? He's the deathmatch king. He wants to bring him and his territory on his turf and see if he could survive. He's going for the edge here. I don't blame him. It's gonna be something that EC3 is not used to.
Who in the hell named Matt Cardona the Long Island Ice Z, the Z True Long Island Story?
Radio. I love that. As much
I
as
love that song.
It got stuck in my head.
But who in the blue fucked named Snooki's tanning bed partner the fucking king of deathmatch wrestling? Who did that?
He's been doing a lot of extreme stuffs in the indies, man.
Yes, extreme things and deathmatch things are not the same things. Do I need to fucking call Laz or Ghazi or somebody and have them tell you that this is that?
You're saying that this is not coming out of my mouth, sir. This is coming.
I know, but that's
okay. Calmate. All right.
I just don't. I don't get it. Anyway, we got some comments.
I like it. I think it's cool. Yes, get to the comments. I think it's dope, and I see the thinking that he has here. If I'm gonna go for this, I'm gonna give myself the advantage. I think it's a smart move.
Hey, look, especially I want you to tell me, in your opinion, who do you think's more marketable, EC3 or Matt Cardona?
Ooh, damn, that's putting me in a tight spot.
No, it isn't, because Ray Charles could see that Matt Cardona is the obvious answer for who is more marketable. I really do believe that Matt Cardona has a better following, a bigger internet personality, a better personality, way better on the fucking microphone. And as far as in-ring, look, in-ring, I can introduce you to a fucking 1,000 people who can wrestle. I can't introduce you to 1,000 people who are entertaining to watch wrestle. There's a goddamn difference. There's a big fucking difference there. Matt Cardona is actually entertaining.
I think
I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. That's where I'm at.
What you mean about, and that's the deathmatch thing. I want to see.
No, it's not. It's not the deathmatch thing.
Look, the match for me, I'm hyped for it, and
I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be fun, as long as it's not another fucking exploding barbed wire match that looks like the pack of sparklers I bought my kids.
I don't know what shows you're watching.
I'm good. Dude, that was AEW. Don't even fucking go there. They're exploding barbed wire deathmatch bullshit.
I knew you were going to go there. Anyways, let's see what Mud Flaps.
Believe TNA International Original Stars. Actually, low key. Hog Wrestling is low key this March. Okay. I think Rina Yamashita would be great to sign with TNA next year. Dude, TNA is the little engine that could have pro wrestling. I really am excited for what they're doing.
I'm rooting for them. I really am.
I'm watching. Mm-hmm. We get off air and I pull up the DVR and I turn it on and I sit here and watch. I have a much better time watching 2 hours of Impact than I do 2 hours of Dynamite. Because to me, and here's the thing, I'll take y'all back to 99, goddammit. I'll take you back there. I used to love watching ECW over WCW. Same feeling today. I love watching TNA Impact over AEW. The storylines are more fun. The characters are different. It really does take me back to the heyday of ECW. And of course it helps that we have Tommy Dreamer, who's like the nicest person ever. He is just ridiculously nice.
He really is. Pretty
yeah.
cool. Pretty cool guy. Pretty chill guy.
Yeah. Yeah, met him in Charlotte earlier this year. And he looked right at my daughter and said, "Hey, your dad's taking you to go see the Barbie movie after this because you're doing the wrestling thing with him, right?" And she said, "No, sir, when we leave here, we're going to a wrestling show." He goes, "Y'all going to the show here tonight? Why are you here now?" She said, we're working a show." Notice she said to Tommy Dreamer, "We are working a wrestling show." And I'm like, "Thanks, kid. Thanks. Appreciate this." She goes, "Well, I sell the merch and he's the ring announcer. We're going over here to this place." And he was like, That's pretty cool. You definitely make sure you take her to see the Barbie movie." Thank God my wife took her like the next week. The next week my wife took her to see the Barbie movie. I don't know who Rina Yamashita is. I'm glad I probably pronounced her name correctly.
I think you did, yeah.
I have no idea who that is. My bad, dog. I hope that we get to see Jordan Grace some more. Her versus Cardona was fun. That was fun shit that they were doing for the Digital Media Championship or whatever. That was good shit. I get to hang out with. You know what? I'll just ask Moose this weekend when I see him. How's that? I'll just ask Moose. You know, "Hey man, how's it going with TNA?" Whatever. This is life. But yeah, dude, NWA on the CW, their new website is badass. I really do like their website. And it's organized. It's not all fucking wild and out. You get a little tired of the wild and out shit. It actually reminds me a lot of the WWE website. It looks a lot like it. The AEW's Dynamite website looks a little strange. They all have basically the same heading. Like it's all at the top. You got the header,
and then everything is kind of like news, blah blah blah.
Yeah, but yeah, I did not check out AEW last night because we got off air after a 2-hour show. Then we talked for a while.
Yeah,
and then shit, it was damn 12:30, I think, before I finally went to bed. And I got up at 5:30 this morning for getting the kids ready. Me and the wife kind of knocked that out together, get the kids ready to go to school. They walk out the door, or my wife takes them to the bus. I go finish getting myself ready for work, and then I leave for work shortly after she gets back in. It works out that way, man. We have a pretty good system with that. But what else do we got?
That's it. That we could talk big wise. I mean, we had pretty much a whole NWA episode with Mr. Kazana.
Yeah, that was huge.
I wasn't able to watch the entirety of what they uploaded, but so far so good. I'm enjoying it. Had it on in the background for a little bit, so that was pretty dope.
Right.
Yeah, doing my homework. But yeah, besides that, no, I'm trying. Thanks to you, which I appreciated, and thanks to Mrs. Kate's dad, I've been watching a little bit more, and just kind of hear what you think. And for me, honestly, it's what hearing him what he says, because it's the same I see. Like a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm not going to watch anymore. I'm not going to watch." But the next day, I'm like, "Hey, so do you watch Raw? Did you watch those clowns?" I'm like, "Yeah, I should have watched those clowns. I'm still enjoying the clowns, sir."
Well, the thing of it is, I can remember when it was cool to talk about wrestling at the at the water fountain at school, or at the water cooler at work, or the break room or whatever. But it's kind of weird. Some people will, "Hey man, you got anything going on this weekend?" And they're saying it, some people say it to be a smartass, but other people say it because they're like, they can't believe that this is what we do. And I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I've got 3 TV stars in the main event this weekend," and the guy about choked on his fucking cigarette when I said that. Because we were outside. Right. I was smoking a cigar and drinking coffee and outside, and he come out, smoked a cigarette, and he was like, "Hey man, you on the road this weekend?" I said, "Of course, I'm off Sunday and Monday because of this weekend." He was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "Yeah, I had to take some time off because this wrestling show." And when I told him about the TV stars, he's like, "Jesus Christ!" So it's cool. What do we got? What do we got? What we got? Yeah. I listen. I understand. I understand entirely. Believe me, it's almost that for me. Yeah. Really, it's like, oh no, it is that for me because I'm going a different direction. I don't want to get on. I don't want to take 85 this weekend. I'm on 85 a lot. I want to take the back roads and chill. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head down towards like Union County and then cut back up and across the back streets to go to Monroe. It's gonna be a really good time. So I'm really excited for that one. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and close out the show, talk about the good shit we got coming up, and go from there. I know you are pretty much out until 24, right? You're kind of chilling until 24, right?
No. Well, yes, technically, yeah, you're right. I got nothing.
Yeah, it's the first like 2 weeks of 24, and then you're off to the races.
I'm off to the races because I got NRLL doing their special show. They should have a poster for it shortly. I know that, and then NRLL, and then later on, then we have IAWA. God bless it. IAW, Intense Action Wrestling, is having their show in February, their first show of the year.
Okay.
And then, yeah.
ICE is coming back next year as well.
Back. They did a little bit of restructuring, so that's good.
Okay.
And they're already working on some projects right off the bat. That guy, he knows how to start those projects pretty quickly.
Dude, that dude has all right, look. If you wanted to see ADHD succeed, that's it. Because my man is nonstop.
Yeah, he's grinding. I gotta respect the grind.
When does he sleep, or does he?
I don't think he does.
I think he sleeps on the plane. I think he sleeps on the plane when he's traveling back and forth.
Yeah,
I legit believe that.
He goes from back and forth from the East Coast to the Midwest.
Yeah, like Colorado or something.
Yeah, works on freaking 9 to 5, and then I'm getting text messages, calls at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, bro, I will talk to you in the morning.
Nah, no. I killed every single notification on my phone. I don't even get it'll vibrate if I get a text. It will vibrate if I get a phone call. That is the end all be all extent of that.
Oh no, I put on do not disturb mode. When I wake up in the morning, all the messages. So I'm like, wow.
No, I kill notifications for everying. So I don't want to see those red. I don't want to see the red dots all over my screen.
But yeah, there's going to be some big things in January. A couple of big projects coming up, and then I have a little projects that I'm working on. Trying to make things happen. So I have a lot of work to do to get started. Right.
Dude, Shane Sanchez chimed in. What's up, man? Hey, listen, Shane, I'm glad you chimed in. You came in at the perfect time to come and say hey, because it's actually the end of the show, but it's the part of the show where we tell everybody upcoming events. And guess what? What the fuck was I gonna say?
I don't know what you say. You were trying to say tomorrow, but going.
No, I wasn't gonna say tomorrow.
Meant to say going on Sunday is what he was trying to say.
Hey. I don't know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something. I was gonna say something smart ass, and then it like.
Sunday.
Yeah, so anyway, Sunday Winter Bash.
XWW presents Winter Bash 2023 live from the Monroe National Guard Armory in St. Charles, Monroe, North Carolina. Be there.
St. Charles, Monroe, Charles Street. You fucking dipshit. 700 Charles Street at the Monroe National Guard Armory. He can't even read it straight.
I got excited. I'm sorry.
Kate,
I was in a groove,
what
though.
have you been feeding him? What have you been feeding him? Why can't he read straight?
Cereal.
What the fuck? Anyway,
stores.
Come check out Winter Bash, a psychotic main event. You see what I did there? With Fulton, Psycho Boy Fodder, and Moose for the XWW Heavyweight title.
Sunday, XWW Live.
That's this Sunday. And then I've already been signed to another company for 2024. Here's all the dates, including March 2nd, Champions Collision. This is the 4 teams entered in your tag team tournament. You have the Wranglers, the Divine Dynasty, the Exotic Youth, and the Heat Seekers. This is insane. That's going to be awesome.
Ah, man. That's 1, 2, 3. That is.
Yeah. That's definitely going to be something.
It might be up. It's going to come down to the Exotic Youth and Divine Dynasty.
I was going to say the Exotic Youth and the Heat Seekers. You know, they're only the 4-time NWA Tag Team Champions. I'm just thinking it might be the Heat Seekers here.
Okay, cool. I was just trying to give a chance to the new blood.
But we don't know the brackets. We don't know who's facing who in round 1. We don't know none of this stuff.
This is true.
So there is that to keep in mind. Let's see here.
¿Qué más? What else we got?
Oh, yeah, it is. It is. And, you know, that one there is at the Welford Pavilion in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Dude, if you ain't been there, you don't know what you're talking about when it comes to that venue. So let's get some people in the house for that one because that's going to be a fun show right there. I know Brino Royce. I've talked to Brino recently. I think he's scheduled to be there. I just haven't seen who, what, when, where, why, who, all these things. I haven't seen all the things yet. So that's kind of where I'm at. Anyway.
The same. Either way, it's going to be a busy year. New year, new beginnings, new. Wow, we're taking a break, right? We got one more show this month.
Two more shows. We have Tuesday of next week, then Thursday of next week, and then we will see you next year. We're going to take the entire week from Christmas off. We're actually going to be off for 2 weeks. We will miss the Thursday, and then we'll come back the Thursday after New Year's. So there you go. 2 weeks, no podcast from us. We're the ones worth watching anyway, so you'll be okay. Anyway.
Wait, we're doing a show the week before the Christmas, the week of Christmas?
No. You can't count. You can't read.
Bro, I asked you for doing a show next week.
Next week is the 21st.
I see.
Christmas is Monday the 25th.
I know
Sunday is the start of a new week.
Este tomate. I tell you, este tomate.
No, you not listening to the words that are coming out of my mouth. Listen to me. You have a show on the 19th. That's the Cizaz Award show. Then you have the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
That's the Wrestling Wire.
Mm-hmm.
We're taking off the 28th. Mm-hmm. We'll be back the 4th. Mm-hmm. That's 2 weeks from the 21st to the 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Take all your fingers and start counting.
I can count. Okay.
Can you? So good. We got 2 weeks off, bitch. There we go.
All right, ho.
All right. Jesus Christ.
He has to work on his communication, folks.
Word life. This is basic mathematics, and he fucking failed at it.
Why are you talking to Lorenzo like that? He doesn't need with that tomfoolery that this.
Lorenzo's not over here. I'm talking to
Lorenzo.
A pile of cable. A literal pile of wire.
That's why it's called the Wrestling Wire, because he films it in his wire room. He likes to collect wires, copper wires.
Yeah, copper. That's it, copper.
Well, on that note, ladies and gentlemen,
please do not steal fiber optics because they have you're trying to sell them for scrap. It doesn't work. Please don't ever do that again. You fucked up an entire mountain town for about 10 days. Let's never do that again. Anyway, that's it for the show tonight, guys. We hope you had a good one. We know we did. It's been a great week. Good week, full of shows.
Full of money. And business.
Definitely.
Good business.
Always money.
And it's
Always
because of viewers like you.
It is.
That we get to do this. Quite literally.
You know what? There was a show called It's Always Funny, or It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Well, it's always money on the Wrestling Wire. So that's all we need to know. That's a t-shirt. That's a t-shirt.
I kind of like that. I was going to say, maybe I could give away one of the Lorenzo totes. Do we have any Lorenzo totes left? I think we have one left, right?
You want to give away something? How about this?
Christmas, yeah.
You give it away on the Christmas episode on the 21st. How's that?
All right.
So everybody now, mark your calendars out. Everybody who likes and shares and comments on the show on the 21st.
And this one, any other show. Any of the shows
on the 21st. On the 21st. You gotta make that show important for that reason.
Well, I want all the shows to be important.
They're always important. We're on air.
This is true.
Yeah. So there. But what I'm trying to say is they gotta like, comment, and share on the video. And they gotta like it and share it, but then comment on one of ours so we can fucking see it. Because if you comment on yours, we can't see your comment on your share of this video. Doesn't work that way. So, comment, I'm sharing, and then send it out. And somebody will put all the names in a random number generator. God, this is going to take a while. We'll have to have like a cutoff period, like the first hour. The first hour, you got to do it in the first hour. Then
you have to watch.
We'll number everybody, and then we'll put numbers in the random number generator. The winning number wins the thing. Daven will get with you. You can give him your address or whatever.
Yeah. We'll announce the winner. Yeah, we'll do that. The secret Santa sack, because it's a Lorenzo sack tote.
I think the peddling of llama sacks is illegal, sir. I'm pretty sure the peddling of llama sacks is illegal. No, I said peddling, not fiddling, sir. Relax.
On that note, good night, everybody.
That's just awful. We're going to get kicked off air. It's fucking great.
But yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in.
21st, stick around, watch that, like, share, subscribe, and you'll win some swag. And then everybody likes swag. It's Christmas. I feel nice. I feel generous for once. They say his heart grew 3 sizes that day. And then he died because he ate too many cheeseburgers and cholesterol. All right. So I'll see y'all next time. As Ron likes to say, it's been good. It's been real good. It's that damn good.
No.
Deuces.
That was a Kurt Angle thing. No. It's been fun.